Surah 26, The Poets.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
In the name of God, the Merciful, the Compassionate.
طاسيم ميم.
Ta, Sin, Mim.
تلك آيات الكتاب المبين.
These are the verses of the Quran.
لعلك باخع نفسك ألا يكونوا مؤمنين.
It may be that you would consume yourself with grief unless they believe.
إن نشأ ننزل عليهم من السماء آية فظلت أعناقهم لها خاضعين.
If we please, we could send down upon them from the heaven a sign, to which their necks would remain humbled.
وما يأتيهم من ذكر من الرحمن محدث إلا كانوا عنه معرضين.
And whenever there comes to them a renewed message from God, most gracious, they turn away from it.
فقد كذبوا فسيأتيهم أنباء ما كانوا به يستهزئون.
So they have rejected the message. Indeed, they will soon know the truth of what they mocked at.
أولم يروا إلى الأرض كم أنبتنا فيها من كل زوج كريم.
Have they not looked at the earth, how we caused to grow therein from every pair in abundance?
إن في ذلك لآية وما كان أكثرهم مؤمنين.
Surely there is a sign in this, but most of them do not believe.
وإن ربك لهو العزيز الرحيم.
Indeed, your Lord is the Almighty, all-merciful.
وإذ نادى ربك موسى أن ائت القوم الظالمين.
And when your Lord called to Moses, go to the transgressors,
قوم فرعون ألا يتقون.
the people of Pharaoh, that they might be God-fearing.
قال رب إني أخاف أن يكذبون.
He said, My Lord, I fear that they will reject me.
ويضيق صدري ولا ينطلق لساني فأرسل إلى هارون.
And my chest will be straightened, and my tongue will be tied. So send Aaron with me.
ولهم علي ذنب فأخاف أن يقتلون.
And they have a charge against me, and I fear that they may kill me.
قال كلا فاذهبا بآياتنا إنا معكم مستمعون.
God said, No, indeed. Go, both of you, with our signs. We shall be with you, hearing.
فأتيا فرعون فقولا إنا رسول رب العالمين.
So go to Pharaoh and say, We are the messengers of the Lord of the worlds.
أن أرسل معنا بني إسرائيل.
You must send the children of Israel with us.
قال ألم نربك فينا وليدا ولبثت فينا من عمرك سنين.
Pharaoh said, Did we not raise you up among us as a child and stay among us many years?
وفعلت فعلتك التي فعلت وأنت من الكافرين.
And then you did that deed which you did, and you are of the ungrateful.
قال فعلتها إذا وأنا من الضالين.
He, Moses, said, When I did it, I was of those astray.
ففررت منكم لما خفتكم فوهب لي ربي حكما وجعلني من المرسلين.
When I feared you, I fled from you. But my Lord granted me wisdom and made me one of the messengers.
وتلك نعمة تمنها علي أن عبدت بني إسرائيل.
And that favor with which you reproach me was only because you enslaved the children of Israel.
قال فرعون وما رب العالمين.
Pharaoh said, And who is the Lord of the worlds?
قال رب السماوات والأرض وما بينهما إن كنتم موقنين.
He said, the Lord of the heavens and the earth and what is between them, if you would be certain.
قال لمن حوله ألا تستمعون
He said to those around him, Did you hear that?
قال ربكم ورب آبائكم الأولين
Moses said, Your Lord and the Lord of your forefathers.
قال إن رسولكم الذي أرسل إليكم لمجنون
Pharaoh said, Surely your messenger who has been sent to you is mad.
قال رب المشرق والمغرب وما بينهما إن كنتم تعقلون
Moses said, The Lord of the east and the west, and of what is in between them, if you have any understanding.
قال لئن اتخذت إلها غيري لأجعلنك من المسجونين
Pharaoh said, If you take a god other than me, I shall certainly imprison you.
قال أولو جئتك بشيء مبين
Moses said, Even if I bring you a clear proof,
قال فأت به إن كنت من الصادقين
Pharaoh said, Show it then, if you are truthful.
فألقى عصاه فإذا هي ثعبان مبين
So he cast his staff, and it became a serpent.
ونزع يده فإذا هي بيضاء للناظرين
And he drew out his hand, and it was shining white to the onlookers.
قال للملأ حوله إن هذا لساحر عليم
Pharaoh said to his chiefs around him, Surely this man is a skilled magician.
يريد أن يخرجكم من أرضكم بسحره فماذا تأمرون
He wants to expel you from your land by means of his magic. Then what do you counsel?
قالوا أرجه وأخاه وابعث في المدائن حاشرين
They said, Let him and his brother wait for a while and send to the cities heralds
يأتوك بكل سحار عليم
to summon every skilled magician to you.
فجمع السحرة لميقات يوم معلوم
So the magicians were gathered together upon the appointed time and day.
وقيل للناس هل أنتم مجتمعون
And the people were asked, Will you assemble at the gathering?
لعلنا نتبع السحرة إن كانوا هم الغالبين
That we may follow the magicians if they should be the victors?
فلما جاء السحرة قالوا لفرعون أئن لنا لأجرا إن كنا نحن الغالبين
Then, when the magicians came, they said to Pharaoh, Shall we have a reward if we are the victors?
قال نعم وإنكم إذا لمن المقربين
He said, Yes, indeed, and you shall be of those nearest to me.
قال لهم موسى ألقوا ما أنتم ملقون
Moses said to them, Cast down what you have to cast.
فألقوا حبالهم وعصيهم وقالوا بعزة فرعون إنا لنحن الغالبون
So they cast their ropes and their staffs and said, By the might of Pharaoh, we shall be the victors.
فألقى موسى عصاه فإذا هي تلقف ما يأفكون
Then Moses cast his staff, and it swallowed up all their invented falsehood.
فألقي السحرة ساجدين
At this, the magicians fell down, prostrating themselves.
قالوا آمنا برب العالمين
They said, We believe in the Lord of the worlds,
رب موسى وهارون
the Lord of Moses and Aaron.
قال آمنتم له قبل أن آذن لكم إنه لكبيركم الذي علمكم السحر فلسوف تعلمون لأقطعن أيديكم وأرجلكم من خلاف ولأصلبنكم أجمعين
Pharaoh said, You believed in him before I gave you permission. Surely he is your chief, who has taught you this magic. But you shall soon know. I shall cut off your hands and legs alternately, and then I shall crucify you all together.
قالوا لا ضير إنا إلى ربنا منقلبون.
They said, "We do not care, surely we shall return to our Lord.
إنا نطمع أن يغفر لنا ربنا خطايانا أن كنا أول المؤمنين.
We hope that our Lord will forgive us our sins, that we may become the first believers."
وأوحينا إلى موسى أن أسر بعبادي إنكم متبعون.
And we revealed to Moses, "Depart with my servants by night, for surely you shall be pursued."
فأرسل فرعون في المدائن حاشرين.
Then Pharaoh sent heralds to all the cities.
إن هؤلاء لشرذمة قليلون.
These are only a small band,
وإنهم لنا لغائظون.
and certainly they have provoked us,
وإنا لجميع حاذرون.
and we certainly are cautiously on our guard.
فأخرجناهم من جنات وعيون.
So we expelled them from gardens and springs,
وكنوز ومقام كريم.
and treasures and fine dwellings.
كذلك وأورثناها بني إسرائيل.
So it was, and we bequeathed them upon the children of Israel.
فأتبعوهم مشرقين.
Then they pursued them at sunrise.
فلما تراءى الجمعان قال أصحاب موسى إنا لمدركون.
And when the hosts sighted each other, the companions of Moses said, "We are overcome."
قال كلا إن معي ربي سيهدين.
He said, "No, indeed, certainly my Lord is with me. He will guide me out."
فأوحينا إلى موسى أن اضرب بعصاك البحر فانفلق فكان كل فرق كالطود العظيم.
So we revealed to Moses, "Strike with your staff the sea." And it parted, and each part stood like a huge mountain.
وأزلفنا ثم الآخرين.
And we led the others there.
وأنجينا موسى ومن معه أجمعين.
And we saved Moses and his companions altogether.
ثم أغرقنا الآخرين.
Then we drowned the others.
إن في ذلك لآية وما كان أكثرهم مؤمنين.
Surely there is a sign in this, but most of them are not believers.
وإن ربك لهو العزيز الرحيم.
Indeed, your Lord is the Almighty, the All-Merciful.
واتل عليهم نبأ إبراهيم.
And relate to them the tidings of Abraham,
إذ قال لأبيه وقومه ما تعبدون.
when he said to his father and his people, "What is it that you worship?"
قالوا نعبد أصناما فنظل لها عاكفين.
They said, "We worship idols, and we continue to worship them with devotion."
قال هل يسمعونكم إذ تدعون.
He said, "Do they hear you when you call?
أو ينفعونكم أو يضرون.
Or do they benefit you or harm you?"
قالوا بل وجدنا آباءنا كذلك يفعلون.
They said, "No, but we found our fathers doing the same."
قال أفرأيتم ما كنتم تعبدون.
He said, "And have you considered what you have been worshipping?
أنتم وآباؤكم الأقدمون.
You and your forefathers?
فإنهم عدو لي إلا رب العالمين.
They are an enemy to me, all except the Lord of the worlds,
الذي خلقني فهو يهدين.
the one who created me, and he guides me.
والذي هو يطعمني ويسقين.
And he gives me to eat and to drink.
وإذا مرضت فهو يشفين
and who heals me when I am sick,
والذي يميتني ثم يحيين
and who ordains me to die, then gives me life,
والذي أطمع أن يغفر لي خطيئتي يوم الدين
and whom I hope will forgive me my sins on the day of judgment.
رب هب لي حكما وألحقني بالصالحين
My Lord, grant me wisdom and join me with the righteous,
واجعل لي لسان صدق في الآخرين
and grant me descendants to speak the truth among the later generations,
واجعلني من ورثة جنة النعيم
and make me one of the inheritors of the garden of bliss.
واغفر لأبي إنه كان من الضالين
And forgive my father, indeed he is of those who have gone astray.
ولا تخزني يوم يبعثون
And let me not be disgraced on the day they are raised up,
يوم لا ينفع مال ولا بنون
the day when neither wealth nor sons shall profit,
إلا من أتى الله بقلب سليم
except for him who comes to God with a pure heart.
وأزلفت الجنة للمتقين
And paradise shall be brought near for the pious,
وبرزت الجحيم للغاوين
and hell shall be set loose for those who stray.
وقيل لهم أين ما كنتم تعبدون
And it shall be said to them, where is that you were worshipping?
من دون الله هل ينصرونكم أو ينتصرون
Other than God? Can they help you or help themselves?
فكبكبوا فيها هم والغاوون
Then they shall be cast into it together with the ones who erred,
وجنود إبليس أجمعون
and the hosts of Iblis all together.
قالوا وهم فيها يختصمون
They shall say as they dispute therein,
تالله إن كنا لفي ضلال مبين
by God, we were certainly in manifest error,
إذ نسويكم برب العالمين
when we made you equal to the Lord of the worlds.
وما أضلنا إلا المجرمون
And none led us astray but the sinners.
فما لنا من شافعين
So we have no intercessors,
ولا صديق حميم
nor any true friend.
فلو أن لنا كرة فنكون من المؤمنين
Oh, that we might return again and be among the believers.
إن في ذلك لآية وما كان أكثرهم مؤمنين
Surely there is a sign in this, but most of them are not believers.
وإن ربك لهو العزيز الرحيم
Indeed, your Lord is the Almighty, all-merciful.
كذبت قوم نوح المرسلين
The people of Noah disbelieved the messengers,
إذ قال لهم أخوهم نوح ألا تتقون
when their brother Noah said to them, why do you not fear God?
إني لكم رسول أمين
I am for you a faithful messenger.
فاتقوا الله وأطيعون
So fear God and obey me.
وما أسألكم عليه من أجر إن أجري إلا على رب العالمين
And I do not ask you for any reward for it. Surely my reward is only with the Lord of the worlds.
فاتقوا الله وأطيعون
So fear God and obey me.
قالوا أنؤمن لك واتبعك الأرذلون
They said, how shall we believe in you? Will only the contemptible follow you?
قال وما علمي بما كانوا يعملون
He said, and what they did before is not my concern.
إن حسابهم إلا على ربي لو تشعرون
Surely their account is only the concern of my Lord, if you can perceive.
وما أنا بطارد المؤمنين
And I am not one to drive away the believers.
إن أنا إلا نذير مبين.
Surely I am only a clear warner.
قالوا لئن لم تنته يا نوح لتكونن من المرجومين.
They said, O Noah, if you do not desist, you will be stoned.
قال رب إن قومي كذبون.
He said, My Lord, my people disbelieve in me.
فافتح بيني وبينهم فتحا ونجني ومن معي من المؤمنين.
So make judgment between me and them, and rescue me and the believers with me.
فأنجيناه ومن معه في الفلك المشحون.
So we rescued them and those with him in the laden ark.
ثم أغرقنا بعد الباقين.
Then we drowned the rest afterwards.
إن في ذلك لآية وما كان أكثرهم مؤمنين.
Surely there is a sign in this, but most of them are not believers.
وإن ربك لهو العزيز الرحيم.
And indeed your Lord is the Almighty, the All-Merciful.
كذبت عاد المرسلين.
Ad disbelieved the messengers.
إذ قال لهم أخوهم هود ألا تتقون.
When their brotherhood said to them, Will you fear God?
إني لكم رسول أمين.
I am for you a faithful messenger.
فاتقوا الله وأطيعون.
So fear God and obey me.
وما أسألكم عليه من أجر إن أجري إلا على رب العالمين.
And I do not ask of you any reward for it. Surely my reward is only with the Lord of the worlds.
أتبنون بكل ريع آية تعبثون.
Do not build a landmark on every high place to amuse yourselves.
وتتخذون مصانع لعلكم تخلدون.
And you set up factories that you may live forever.
وإذا بطشتم بطشتم جبارين.
And when you exert your power, you exert it like a tyrant.
فاتقوا الله وأطيعون.
So fear God and obey me.
واتقوا الذي أمدكم بما تعلمون.
And fear God, the one who has bestowed on you what you know.
أمدكم بأنعام وبنين.
Bestowed you with cattle and children.
وجنات وعيون.
And gardens and fountains.
إني أخاف عليكم عذاب يوم عظيم.
Indeed, I fear for you the chastisement of a grievous day.
قالوا سواء علينا أوعظت أم لم تكن من الواعظين.
They said, It is the same to us whether you admonish us, or you are not one of those who admonish.
إن هذا إلا خلق الأولين.
This is nothing but the habits of the people of ancient times, and we are not going to be punished.
وما نحن بمعذبين.
So they disbelieved him, and then we destroyed them.
فكذبوه فأهلكناهم. إن في ذلك لآية وما كان أكثرهم مؤمنين.
And surely there is a sign in this, but most of them are not believers.
وإن ربك لهو العزيز الرحيم.
Indeed, your Lord is the Almighty, the All-Merciful.
كذبت ثمود المرسلين.
Thamud disbelieved in the messengers.
إذ قال لهم أخوهم صالح ألا تتقون.
When their brother Saleh said to them, Will you fear God?
إني لكم رسول أمين.
I am for you a faithful messenger.
فاتقوا الله وأطيعون.
So fear God and obey me.
وما أسألكم عليه من أجر إن أجري إلا على رب العالمين.
And I do not ask you for any reward for it. Surely my reward is only with the Lord of the worlds.
أتتركون فيما هاهنا آمنين.
Do you think you will be left secure here?
في جنات وعيون
In gardens and fountains?
وزروع ونخل طلعها هضيم
In plantations and date groves with fine spats?
وتنحتون من الجبال بيوتا فارهين
And you hew houses out of the mountains exultingly?
فاتقوا الله وأطيعون
So fear God and obey me.
ولا تطيعوا أمر المسرفين
And do not obey the bidding of the transgressors,
الذين يفسدون في الأرض ولا يصلحون
who spread corruption in the land and do no right.
قالوا إنما أنت من المسحرين
They said, You are merely one of those who are enchanted.
ما أنت إلا بشر مثلنا فأت بآية إن كنت من الصادقين
You are nothing but a mortal like us. So bring a sign if you are truthful.
قال هذه ناقة لها شرب ولكم شرب يوم معلوم
He said, This is a she-camel. She shall have her portion of water, and you shall have your portion of water on an appointed day.
ولا تمسوها بسوء فيأخذكم عذاب يوم عظيم
And do not harm her, lest you be seized with the chastisement of a grievous day.
فعقروها فأصبحوا نادمين
But they hamstrung her and then became regretful.
فأخذهم العذاب إن في ذلك لآية وما كان أكثرهم مؤمنين
So the chastisement overtook them. Surely there is a sign in this, but most of them are not believers.
وإن ربك لهو العزيز الرحيم
Indeed, your Lord is the Almighty, the All-Merciful.
كذبت قوم لوط المرسلين
The people of Lot disbelieved the messengers.
إذ قال لهم أخوهم لوط ألا تتقون
When their brother Lot said to them, Will you fear God?
إني لكم رسول أمين
I am for you a faithful messenger.
فاتقوا الله وأطيعون
So fear God and obey me.
وما أسألكم عليه من أجر إن أجري إلا على رب العالمين
And I do not ask you any reward for it. Surely my reward is only with the Lord of the worlds.
أتأتون الذكران من العالمين
Of all the creatures in the world, you approach males.
وتذرون ما خلق لكم ربكم من أزواجكم بل أنتم قوم عادون
And leave those who God has created for you as wives. But you are a transgressing people.
قالوا لئن لم تنته يا لوط لتكونن من المخرجين
They said, O Lot, if you do not desist, you shall surely be expelled.
قال إني لعملكم من القالين
He said, I truly detest what you do.
رب نجني وأهلي مما يعملون
My Lord, rescue me and my family from what they are doing.
فنجيناه وأهله أجمعين
So we rescued him and his family altogether,
إلا عجوزا في الغابرين
except an old woman who was among those who stayed behind.
ثم دمرنا الآخرين
Then we utterly destroyed the others.
وأمطرنا عليهم مطرا فساء مطر المنذرين
And we rained down upon them a rain, and evil is the rain of those who are warned.
إن في ذلك لآية وما كان أكثرهم مؤمنين
Surely there is a sign in this, but most of them are not believers.
وإن ربك لهو العزيز الرحيم
Indeed, your Lord is the Almighty, the All-Merciful.
كذب أصحاب الأيكة المرسلين
The dwellers of the thicket disbelieved the messengers.
إذ قال لهم شعيب ألا تتقون
When Shu'aib said to them, "Will you fear God?
إني لكم رسول أمين
I am for you a faithful messenger.
فاتقوا الله وأطيعون
So fear God and obey me.
وما أسألكم عليه من أجر إن أجري إلا على رب العالمين
And I do not ask you for any reward for it. Surely my reward is only with the Lord of the worlds.
أوفوا الكيل ولا تكونوا من المخسرين
Give a full measure and do not cheat.
وزنوا بالقسطاس المستقيم
And weigh with a just balance.
ولا تبخسوا الناس أشياءهم ولا تعثوا في الأرض مفسدين
And do not withhold the things of the people unjustly. And do not make mischief on the earth.
واتقوا الذي خلقكم والجبلة الأولين
And fear God, the one who created you, and the former generations.
قالوا إنما أنت من المسحرين
They said, "You are merely one of those who is enchanted.
وما أنت إلا بشر مثلنا وإن نظنك لمن الكاذبين
You are nothing but a mortal like ourselves. Indeed, we think you are a liar."
فأسقط علينا كسفا من السماء إن كنت من الصادقين
So cause to drop lumps from the sky upon us, if you are truthful.
قال ربي أعلم بما تعملون
He said, "My Lord knows very well what you are doing."
فكذبوه فأخذهم عذاب يوم الظلة إنه كان عذاب يوم عظيم
But they disbelieved him. Then they were seized by the chastisement of the day of shadow. Surely it was the chastisement of a grievous day.
إن في ذلك لآية وما كان أكثرهم مؤمنين
Surely there is a sign in this, but most of them are not believers.
وإن ربك لهو العزيز الرحيم
Indeed, your Lord is the Almighty, the All-Merciful.
وإنه لتنزيل رب العالمين
And truly the Quran is a revelation from the Lord of the worlds.
نزل به الروح الأمين
The faithful Spirit has descended with it
على قلبك لتكون من المنذرين
upon your heart, that you may be a warner.
بلسان عربي مبين
In a clear Arabic tongue,
وإنه لفي زبر الأولين
and surely there is mention of it in the scriptures of the messengers of before.
أولم يكن لهم آية أن يعلمه علماء بني إسرائيل
Was it not a sign for them that is known to the learned men of the children of Israel?
ولو نزلناه على بعض الأعجمين
And if we had revealed it to any of the non-Arab,
فقرأه عليهم ما كانوا به مؤمنين
then he recited it to them. They would not have believed in it.
كذلك سلكناه في قلوب المجرمين
Thus we have caused it to enter into the hearts of the guilty.
لا يؤمنون به حتى يروا العذاب الأليم
They will not believe in it until they see the painful chastisement.
فيأتيهم بغتة وهم لا يشعرون
So that it will come upon them all of a sudden, while they perceive it not.
فيقولوا هل نحن منظرون
Then they will say, "Are we to be respited?"
أفبعذابنا يستعجلون
Do they seek to hasten our chastisement?
أفرأيت إن متعناهم سنين
Have you then considered if we let them enjoy themselves for years?
ثم جاءهم ما كانوا يوعدون.
Then there comes to them that with which they were threatened.
ما أغنى عنهم ما كانوا يمتعون.
That which they were made to enjoy shall not avail them.
وما أهلكنا من قرية إلا لها منذرون.
And we never destroyed a town unless it had warners.
ذكرى وما كنا ظالمين.
To remind, and we are never unjust.
وما تنزلت به الشياطين.
And this revelation has not been brought down by the Satans.
وما ينبغي لهم وما يستطيعون.
And it behooves them not, neither are they able.
إنهم عن السمع لمعزولون.
Indeed, they are expelled from hearing it.
فلا تدع مع الله إلها آخر فتكون من المعذبين.
So do not invoke another God with God, lest you be one of those chastised.
وأنذر عشيرتك الأقربين.
And warn your nearest relations.
واخفض جناحك لمن اتبعك من المؤمنين.
And extend your kindness to those who follow you of the believers.
فإن عصوك فقل إني بريء مما تعملون.
But if they disobey you, then say, surely I am free of what you do.
وتوكل على العزيز الرحيم.
And put your trust in the Almighty, the All-Merciful.
الذي يراك حين تقوم.
The one who sees you when you stand in prayer.
وتقلبك في الساجدين.
And when you pray among those who prostrate.
إنه هو السميع العليم.
Indeed, He is the all-hearing, the all-knowing.
هل أنبئكم على من تنزل الشياطين.
Shall I tell you on whom the Satans descend?
تنزل على كل أفاك أثيم.
They descend upon every lying, sinful one.
يلقون السمع وأكثرهم كاذبون.
They whisper vanities, but most of them are liars.
والشعراء يتبعهم الغاوون.
And the poets, only the erring people follow them.
ألم تر أنهم في كل واد يهيمون.
Do you not see how they wander in every way?
وأنهم يقولون ما لا يفعلون.
And how they say that which themselves they do not practice?
إلا الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات وذكروا الله كثيرا وانتصروا من بعد ما ظلموا وسيعلم الذين ظلموا أي منقلب ينقلبون.
Except those who believe and do deeds of righteousness, and remember God frequently, and defend themselves after being oppressed. And those who do wrong shall soon come to know what punishment awaits them.